Hey guys, I am DM Zone. This is Gamer Oasis. Let's get into this. Okay, so we're going to talk about the spell Magic Missile. It's probably one of the first spells that is not necessarily the best when you first get it. It's better later on. I'm not saying there's no use for it, but you're basically doing a d6 plus 1 damage once. You might kill something, probably not. There are much better spells out there. A spellcaster really is doesn't want that limited amount of magic. Um, but later on, it's pretty nice. Now, it's also one of the few ones that a magic user will actually be better at than an elf will over time because the elf has level caps. It probably will never ever get to 11th level where it's able to get the additional benefits. The most you'll ever have is 3 arrows. You see, for the first level up to like fourth level or the fifth level, you get 1 arrow. After that, you get 2 additional arrows for 3 arrows. At 11th level, you get 2 additional arrows for, 5 arrows. And at 16th level, you're getting 2 additional arrows, and now you're up to what is that, 7 arrows? Now let's be realistic here. You're not going to run into very many 11th level characters ever while playing original Dungeons and Dragons, but that is theoretically a benefit that could be there. Now let's talk about what the spell actually does. So essentially, these are conjured magical arrows for all intents and purposes. Magical arrow being a descriptive term in the game that actually does specific things. I talk about that in other videos. I recommend checking that out. Now, it was clarified in a strategic review stating that arrows, these magic arrows, cannot miss. They hit. The reason why that is stated is because the magic user doesn't actually use a bow, so how can it fire these things? In my opinion, and I'll get to this in a minute, I think it's like arrows kind of float or energy floats, then from there you have arrows that shoot from it. I'll get to that in a second. So the arrows do a d6 damage. They do +1 because they're magic. Um, that's pretty impressive for damage, all things considered. And there is a duration of 20 minutes. So the only thing theoretically the magic user is capped on is the rate of fire, which I assume to be 1 per round, and the fact that it does it for 20 rounds. So that would be your theoretical cap for this spell, which is pretty impressive for a first level spell. Now, nowhere in the book does it say you can't have a spell functioning and then control it, sort of, per se, and then use another spell. So when you cast Shield, the shield moves around you, blesses people. You don't have to continuously operate that, and then that sacrifices other spells you can cast. So theoretically, this spell is cast, it lasts for 20 minutes, and you can cast these magic missiles when and where you need them. And I think that is pretty powerful. I think that there is a little bit of confusion when it comes to it because it talks about 2 different ranges. You have 15 inches, which would be 150 feet, and you have 6 inches for what they call direct magic range. Now, to me, that says wherever you cast it, from there you can cast these arrows out from there up to 6 inches, which is 60 feet. But you can control when you fire these arrows up to 150 feet away or 15 inches. That to me makes more sense. But again, this is going to be something you have to work through with your referee, come to an understanding at your table, and then go have fun as planned. I hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.